Welcome everyone, we're so glad to have you. My name is Michelle, I'm the Director of Evangelization and Campus Ministry here at St. Augustine, and I'm here with Justin. If you want to just introduce yourself?
Hey guys, I'm Justin. I lead worship at our 8 p.m. Mass. I'm the worship leader for our UCatholic ministry here at St. Augustine.
And we are so glad to have him here to share a little bit of these amazing videos that you've been seeing about Advent, our Advent worship series, that I hope that you've checked into and been inspired and really lifted your heart during the season to the Lord in Advent. I'm so excited to hear about this project as well as just where the inspiration came from.
Yeah, so the idea really came from, maybe you've said this to someone before or someone has said this to you, is when I go to pray, I don't really know what words to say, right? You know, sometimes we get into a moment of prayer, right, but we don't really have the right words, or we're trying to figure out the right formula to encounter God. And what worship music has always done in my life is it's always removed that excuse and that removed that struggle because it's given me the words to pray with. And so our hope for Advent, for you, for our church, would be that these are words that you can pray with throughout this season. We wanted to give our church also just an opportunity to see what God has done at St. Augustine this year. This has been really a phenomenal year of ministry. It's been completely different than any other ministry I've ever done in my life.
Other year in my life.
Yeah, it's been completely different, and yet, you know, where sin abounds, grace is so much more, right? Like grace abounds so much more, and I think that's what we've really seen this year, especially on the worship side. We've seen a real renovation of people's hearts through worship, whether it be through our 8 p.m. Mass or we've been doing it or through our Tuesday night healing service that we do.
Or the daily masses, I know they...
Yeah, daily mass in the morning. Shout out to my daily mass people. I love you guys.
Well, I'm so excited because the theme is Advent, and it's an opportunity to enter into this season, to not skip into Christmas, but to be able to prayerfully enter into this time of hope and peace and joy as we anticipate the Lord's coming again. So I would love to hear a little sneak peek of what this week in particular is going to be about. So we're celebrating the second week of Advent, 2 candles, get excited. So we're getting closer and closer to this grand celebration of Christmas. So maybe what's coming up for this weekend? Kind of how did you choose the songs that are going to appear?
Yeah, so each week has 3 songs that we release, and when we first started this project, we did a Zoom call and a prayer meeting, and just talked about like what are 4 main themes that we want to that we feel our church needs to be praying about throughout these 4 weeks of Advent, because this is a time of preparation, right? A preparation of our hearts. So what exactly, if I had 4 tools in my tool belt by Christmas to really live out authentic discipleship, what would those tools be? And the tools that we really, I think, settled on were hope, peace, joy, and love as our main themes for this project. So this past week, we've been talking all about hope. Our songs have really highlighted this idea of, in a time that everything in the world is telling us that the only thing we should be is hopeless. Everything in our church says that the only thing you should be is hopeful, right? And so we felt that our first responsibility was to praise God that way, in hope, right? And yet hope, I think what hope breaks, the horizon that hope breaks on is peace, right? Is this like actual, like, okay, like if I know that my eternity is settled with God, and if I know that that's where I'm going, like that's the direction of my life, right? Then peace is what follows. We are a people of peace, right? In a time of great turmoil. So 3 songs about peace this week. That's the goal.
Awesome. So stay tuned. Please enjoy the music that's being released this week. Pray with us and journey in Advent. So thank you so much, Justin.
Thank you, Michelle. God bless, guys.